Hey there, giggle monsters, ready for a wild ride? Buckle up because we're about to dive into a world of hilarity. It's gonna get crazy in here. You know that feeling when you're trying not to laugh? Your cheeks hurt, your eyes water, and you make that weird snorting sound? Yeah, that's what we're aiming for today. We've got it all, folks. Cats being drama queens, people falling in spectacular ways, and pranks that'll make you say, "No way." Don't worry, the only calories here are in the belly laughs. So, are you ready to test your laugh-holding skills? Fair warning, I'm not responsible for any soda coming out of your nose or sudden outbursts that make your coworkers think you've lost it. Let's get this Gigglepalooza started. All right, animal lovers, this one's for you. Ever seen a cat try to act cool after totally missing a jump? It's comedy gold. Take this video of a dog who's discovered bubbles for the first time. Picture a golden retriever, tongue out, eyes wide, jumping like he's on a pogo stick. And let's not forget about our feathered friends. There's this parrot who's learned to imitate the sound of a fire alarm. Imagine the owner's face when they rush in, expecting a fire, only to find Polly having a good old chuckle. But my personal favorite? A compilation of cats versus cucumbers. Who knew vegetables could be so terrifying? These kitties leap higher than Olympic athletes, all because of a harmless green intruder. It's like watching a feline version of a horror movie, except instead of screaming, you're laughing your socks off. Let's face it, we've all had those moments where gravity becomes our worst enemy. But lucky for us, some brave souls have their fails caught on camera for our entertainment. First up, we have the classic treadmill fail. Picture this, a guy trying to impress his gym crush by cranking up the speed. He's running like his pants are on fire, then bam! One misstep and he's doing an involuntary crowd surf on the treadmill belt. Then there's the I can totally parkour fail. Cut to them, attempting to vault over a park bench and ending up in a tangled heap of limbs and regret. And who could forget the classic ice bucket challenge fails? My favorite is the guy who thought it'd be cool to dump the ice from his balcony, only to have the bucket follow the ice and bonk him on the head. Talk about brain freeze. You know what they say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, or in this case, it's not about the prank, it's about the reaction. Take the classic snake in the mailbox prank. The setup is simple, but the reactions, priceless. Then there's the magic trick gone wrong reactions. The best part is watching the audience go from amazed to horrified to relieved in the span of seconds. But my absolute favorite, kid reactions. They're just so pure and unfiltered. Like the video of a little girl tasting a lemon for the first time. Her face goes through about 50 different expressions in 5 seconds. It's like watching a tiny person experience the entire spectrum of human emotion because of a citrus fruit, adorable and hilarious. Pranks, the art of making someone else temporarily question their sanity for our amusement. First up, the classic invisible rope prank. Two pranksters pretend to pull a rope across a road and watch as drivers slow down or stop completely. Then there's the human chair prank. Someone sits down in what they think is a normal chair, only to find out it's actually a person in disguise. And who could forget the classic drive-through skeleton prank? A skeleton puppet drives through to order, freaking out the poor fast food workers. But my personal favorite? The floating cup prank. Someone pretends to be struggling with a heavy cup, only to drop it and reveal it's attached to invisible string. The reactions are priceless. From concern to confusion to, wait, what just happened? It's like watching magic, but with more laughs and less top hats. Memes. The internet's gift to humanity. They're like inside jokes that the whole world is in on. First up, we've got the classic distracted boyfriend meme. It's been used for everything from me, pizza, my diet, to me, sleep, my phone at 3 a.m. Then there's the woman yelling at cat meme. Put them together and add some captions, comedy magic. And who could forget the, this is fine dog? Sitting in a burning room, calmly saying everything's okay. It's become the mascot for every time life goes sideways, but we're trying to keep it together. But my personal favorite, the Drake hotline bling meme. Drake disapproving of one thing, then approving of another. It's been used for everything from grammar jokes to life choices. It's like a visual representation of nah, yeah. And let's be honest, we've all had those moments. DIY, 3 little letters that can lead to so much chaos. Picture this. A guy decides to install his own ceiling fan. Fast forward to him hanging upside down, tangled in wires, spinning slowly like a human disco ball. Then there's the classic paint disaster. Someone decides to paint their living room but forgets one crucial step, moving the furniture. Cut to them trying to shimmy a couch covered in plastic through a doorway, leaving a trail of paint like a very colorful snail. And let's not forget about the infamous I can totally fix that pipe incident. Fast forward to a geyser in the kitchen, a very wet and confused looking person, and probably a hefty plumber's bill. But my personal favorite? The flat pack furniture assembly fail. We've all been there, staring at a pile of parts that supposedly make a bookshelf, instructions that might as well be in alien hieroglyphics. Cut to 5 hours later, surrounded by screws with something that looks more like abstract art than furniture. Well, folks, we've laughed, we've cried from laughing, and we've probably snorted a few times. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. This is where you come in. My fellow laugh lovers, you know that video of your uncle trying to do the floss dance at your cousin's wedding? Or that time your cat got stuck in an empty tissue box? That's comedy gold right there. Don't keep those giggles to yourself. Share them with the world. Just maybe ask your uncle for permission first. And hey, why stop at sharing? Why not create your own laugh-worthy moments? Life's a comedy show if you know where to look. Remember, laughter is contagious. So by sharing your funny moments, you're basically spreading joy. So go forth and spread the giggles, my friends, and who knows, maybe next time it'll be your video we're all laughing at, in a good way, of course.